Hi, Uber lady. Sitting waiting on my first ride of the day. Today is a Wednesday. It's 11:42 a.m. and just got finished checking on my mom's house. She's gone to California and getting her mail, so I decided to go ahead and cut my app on and see if anybody was out there needing a ride. So as soon as I get my first ride, I'll come back at you. Hey everybody, I'm back and I have a beautiful lady in my car. And I'm not going to even say her name, but she did welcomingly say that it was okay for me to video this ride. So I'm getting ready to take her to two destinations. The first destination is she has to pick up a key or something, and then I'll take her to her second destination. So that's something good for any of you potential drivers or riders to know, that you can do multiple stops if needed, because your rides are based on miles and time. My area where I live at right now is at 70 cents a minute and 12 cents a mile. So you add those two together, plus whatever your booking fee is for insurance and all of that. I think it's like $1.60. That's how you get to your cost. Average rides run around $7, $8, which is normally, they say, 30% cheaper than regular taxi cabs. So I'm going to ask my riders a couple of questions and see if she can answer them for me or anything she'd like to add. And I know one question I'd like to ask is this when did you start riding with Uber, and how did you start? What brought you to Uber?
I started riding as soon as they, maybe like a month or two after they came to Toledo.
Now, do you know they've been here for 2 years?
Doesn't feel like that.
Yeah, it's been 2 years. I'm one of their first drivers in the area. It was actually 2 years the end of June.
Well, I have definitely used it. I started using it because I got tired of asking people for rides, and plus, like, I do dread, so I need to be in a lot of places and stuff like that, and I can't depend on like one person when I don't have a car yet. So I use Uber a lot to get to my ride.
Okay, and so what's the fastest time that somebody gets to you?
Fastest time, like 4 minutes.
4 minutes? So isn't that awesome? You can just be in the midst of a conversation and open your app up and ask for the ride. And the best story I have heard before was a lady was in the midst of an argument with her boyfriend, and she lived in Detroit. And I think he thought he had her trapped there, like she had to stay there because he had picked her up and brought her there for the weekend. And so in the midst of the talk, she was just on her phone and asking for the ride and all that information. And I'm the type of Uber driver that I text all of my clients and ask them, you know, how many riders and where they're going and stuff like that. And so she replied back. So when I got there, she said she just walked out the door and came, got in the car. And so all the way, I took her to Detroit. So all the way to Detroit, she just shared with me the story of, you know, what had happened with her and how comfortable she felt being able to know that somebody could be there in minutes to get her out of that environment that she was in. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to hold your attention too long. I just wanted you to know what it was like to get receive my first rider today. And today I'll probably drive maybe do 3 or 4 rides, and I'll come back maybe on my next ride if my rider consents to that. Well, I wanted to come back at you. We're still in our ride, and she's back there texting, and I'm running my mouth telling my whole life story. And as usual, I really got to find out how much of a people person I was. Yeah. Yeah.
I always plan to be driver when I get my car, so.
You do? Well, then we'll have to hook up. Now, what she's saying is she may be a Uber driver when she gets her car. And so I was sharing with her that Uber has incentives that if you refer someone and they sign up and start driving, once they do their 20 rides, depending on what area you're in, you get a referral bonus. And those referral bonuses are unlimited. And as I've shared with you in my first video, I've been doing this for 2 years and a couple months now. And I think I've had about 5 referral bonuses in that 2-year period. So that's awesome. That you can talk about something and share it with somebody and be able to make money off it, make money from it also.
Get money from putting them on.
Yeah. And you can do as many as you can refer as many people as possible as you like, but you can't refer a person without their knowledge, without asking them first if it's okay. You just can't go through your contact list and just send it out to everybody. You know, that's awesome too. Okay, I'm back. My girls were at the first place that she wanted to stop, and she's running to the house, and so I'm just sitting here. And we had a wonderful conversation. And if you can tell, I have teeny weeny braids that are going into locks. And she ended up giving me her card. She does locks. She does dreads, locks. And so I learned so much on this job. Even though I may be giving information and wisdom, I learned so much information. And that's what I love about being an Uber driver. So she'll be coming back, getting the car. I'll probably video when she jumps in and just a couple of minutes in. And then I'll go ahead and end this video for today, for this ride. But like I said, my whole purpose was to not only encourage drivers, but also people who would like to get a ride from Uber. And it's as simple as going to the, the Play Store and downloading the app. You can download the app for free. Put it on your phone, have a smartphone. Put in your credit card or debit card information. Oh, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, and my ride is coming to an end. And I'll be dropping her off at her second place now. And I've been spending probably almost 40 minutes with her, maybe, if I remember what time it was when we first started the ride. And do you have anything you'd like to finish out this ride with? Words of encouragement or anything to potential people who would like to ride or drive with Uber?
I think you should do it. It's a great idea. I use Uber all the time. Like since they came to my city, so I'm happy with it. It's great.
Okay, so I'm turning right here, 3030?
Yes.
All right. These people are on my behind, but I have my blinkers on. All right, I have gotten her here safely to her last destination, and I want to thank you for allowing me to video this. All right, you take care. And I'll give you a 5-star. It was a wonderful ride. And I'll be calling you since I have your business cards about my hair.
Okay.
All right, and you're unlocked. All right, thank you. Mm-hmm.